You know, tackle recommendations for a 7-day trip to Alijos Rocks, you need at least 5 rods. You need a 25-pound outfit for fishing offshore, smaller tuna, Dorado, that sort of thing, and also for live bait catching, because sometimes we have to replenish our bait supply, so you have the lighter outfit for that. And then you need a 40-pound outfit for fishing bigger fish, and a little on the lighter side as far as fishing for bigger fish. And then a 50 or 60-pound outfit with a short 6-foot rod and high-speed gear ratio reel for fishing Wahoo. And that would either be for fishing a bomb, which is a Wahoo lure with a single hook and a wire leader. That would be very, very important with 50 or 60-pound test. And then you need another 50 or 60-pound test outfit with a 2-speed reel for fishing the 100-pound class tuna. If those fish are biting 50 or 60-pound test and a fly line sardine, then having a 2-speed reel is key. If you wanted to bring a 2-speed, 2-speed reel that's smaller for 30 or 40-pound test, that would be a recommendation also. The new Avets, and Shimano has a new smaller 2-speed reel that's coming out this year, and so a smaller 2-speed reel is something that, 2-speeds have been an innovation in the tackle industry, and they really help out the angler when you get a heavier fish and you can go into low gear. So make sure you have a 2-speed outfit.
Right on.
And then you need a trolling outfit. You need something for trolling with 80-pound test for Wahoo, and you can either have a single speed or a 2-speed outfit. And if you bring one of those, if it's a 2-speed outfit, then you can interchange that from trolling to fishing the bottom. There are times when we fish the bottom with dropper loops and 16-ounce weights and go to the bottom with a live sardine or a live mackerel for yellowtail, and so you would want to have a 2-speed outfit, 80-pound for that. So you could bring one outfit and interchange it with trolling and fishing the bottom. So terminal tackle, you need an assortment of hooks, like 2.0 to 7.0 standard J hooks for fishing tuna and fishing the bottom with a dropper loop. You need an assortment of circle hooks. If at Alijos Rocks the fish are 60 to 80 pounds and they're only biting 40 or 50 pound, then you need a circle hook. That would be important. I wouldn't want to recommend a certain manufacturer or a size, because each manufacturer has different sizes for their circle hooks. So you can ask your tackle store dealer or whatever what's best for fishing 40 or 50 pound test in a circle hook. Fluorocarbon is very, very important, and you either want to match the line class that you have or be one step above. So an example would be 40-pound monofilament, 50-pound fluorocarbon. You would want to buy a medium-sized Marauder for trolling, and that would be part of the Wahoo package. And Tony the Tiger, or black and purple, is one of two of our favorite colors that work really well on a consistent basis. And you want an assortment of wire for fishing lures, artificial lures, bombs, or casting lures, heavy casting lures for Wahoo, and you can either use 7-strand braided wire with crimps or single strand for that. And then for live bait fishing, you definitely want some 7-strand monofilament, and you want to bring 40-pound up to 60-pound wire for live bait. And one of the tips for that is make sure that you get the right size crimps for the right size for the wire that you buy. If you buy crimps that are bigger than that's needed for the wire, then you have a mismatch there. So make sure that you have the right crimps with the wire that you buy. And your tackle store, those guys know what's going on, and so they can tell you and help you what to do with that. And you also need the tools to go with that, the crimping tools, and small black rings and black swivels or something that you need to bring. Make sure you have an assortment of jigs. Wahoo fishing, Burns bombs are really good. Braid bombs are really good. And so those would be 2 suggestions. And then you also need some, heavy yo-yo jigs for fishing yellowtail. Blue and white, Dorado colored, scrambled egg, Salis 6X Junior, the equivalent to that in Iron Man or Kicker. And also, you would want to make sure that you bring a file to sharpen your hooks for those Wahoo, because the trolling lures and the bait hooks and also the bombs that you would use, the hook isn't sharp when it comes out of the package, so you need to sharpen your hooks. That would be something to bring along with you. A half a dozen big weights, 16 ounces. And another thing is that if you don't have something, then we have it for sale here on the boat. So you can minimize. You don't need to go to the store and spend thousands of dollars. You can buy a little of each and then buy it on board the boat as you need it. And we have yo-yo jigs. We have bait leaders for Wahoo fishing that we pre-make up. So all you have to do is ask for bait leaders, and we'll sell you a pack of 5. If you need spectra or monofilament, you need to change your line during the trip, then we have all that on board, and so that can save you a little bit of money. Just buy it as you need it on board the boat. So that's how you come out for a 7-day.
Right on.